Nobody from the orange team is joining.
Apparently they're in a match.
So
I've just told them that.
What, ranked? Yeah.
What team is it?
Or is orange versus green?
Oh, is it green? He's green. He's playing because PTSD had to drop out.
Okay.
He's in. He's in with Raptors there, look.
Yeah,
Raptors
yeah.
has got his team in. Who is on
Cool. Right. Well, sorry for the delay, guys.
Yeah, sorry for the delay.
Welcome back.
Maybe some of the worst spectating you've seen so far in this tournament.
I mean, that's all to decide.
It's fine. I'd rather have something than nothing.
As a first-time spectator, this could get very embarrassing for me very quickly.
Oh, no worries. We'll just point out your errors after.
I'll just give you some in-depth feedback after the match.
Yeah. Walk of shame after.
So it looks like orange team still aren't loading in just yet. They're playing like an unranked or something.
I have no idea.
They gotta be quick.
I am tempted just to keep spam inviting them until they join. Who's on orange team that I know? Lolix? I'm not sure I've got Rex. Pirate's here now, so she should get a team in order. How are these?
Lolix, Rexroy, Amin, Assassin, Bim?
Amin, I'll send Amin an invite.
I'm not sure if it's Amin though.
Okay. How are the map bands looking?
Turn off your notifications on your PlayStation.
How would one go about doing that? Disable pop-up. Display messages and notifications. Pop notifications. There you go. Done. All pop-up notifications are gone.
All off. Otherwise, we have the black.
Oh, is that what that is? Oh, I've seen that. I always wondered what that little icon was. Oh, it looks like we're sort of ready to go. So, what do the map bands look like?
We can't see the stream yet. You're still in the position there. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Yep, you're good. So, map bands. What have we got? I'm going to get them to start. I'm going to tell them to start now. Start.
Can I see the map bands as they
arise? If you go to the casters chat,
you can see it on the you can stream
okay, so you can like spectate it.
Yeah.
We can just talk about this. That's it.
Okay. So it looks like the orange team have started off with a cafe ban.
Correct.
It's like
that's Santa loves orange more.
What map would you prefer?
So we've seen Coastline, we have seen Clubhouse. It would be nice to see. I'd like to see one of the off maps, like Bank or Consulate that we didn't see last tournament at all.
I'd even like a border, to be honest.
Would also like to see a border. I just want to see how people would play Bank or Consulate, because people just avoided them last tournament completely. So we've not really seen any strats. So it would be nice to see some of the strats for those maps.
Yeah, but this time we also had 1 month to prepare for the teams. Next map banned by the Mozzie Osbourne is... First map banned by Mozzie Osbourne is Consulate.
So
that's another
Cafe and
map ban.
Consulate gone.
Yep.
These map bans are kind of slow.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe they're discussing between them, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, we also had our fair share of problems now.
Yeah, it's not gone completely smoothly for us, has it? So, with Consulate and Cafe gone, I do think that because the blue team have already played Coastline today, I think they will ban Coastline.
Or maybe they'll go back to Coastline just to throw all the strats out.
They did play well on Coastline, I've got to say. They did do well, but they might have shown all their strats there and be a little bit worried about playing another match on it today.
Maybe, but you know, they're still fresh from that match.
That's Villa gone.
That's a shame.
The orange team of
I
Van
really
Villa.
wanted to see it.
Blue team surely ban Coastline now.
Very likely. Also Clubhouse ban. Don't mind.
I think so far for me the dark horse this tournament has been either Physics or Moody from the last game, so it would be good to see if Physics has another good game. He didn't play in the last tournament, so people didn't know what he was going to bring to the table, and his first game he played really well.
But he also came by to say hello during the finals, I think.
Did he?
And Bank is gone.
No surprise. I've heard big things about Assassin 1701, which we'll just shorten to Assassin, I think, for the purposes of the stream. So it'd be interesting to see how Assassin does.
And Coastline is also gone.
So either Border or Clubhouse. I think it's Border, isn't it? Yes, it's Border. Okay, so we'll be playing on Border.
Cool, just change the match options to be Border. And then they're going to pick attacking or defending, and next.
And we're ready to start.
Just hang on a second. Let's find out who is going attacking first. So it looks blue, which is Santa Loves Orange More, which is the orange team.
That's not confusing.
Yeah, so the orange team is attacking first.
Okay, so orange team is attacking first. Okay, right.
There you go. Good luck, guys.
Good luck, have fun, see you on the other side.
See you on the other side, guys.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Blue team versus orange team, which for the purpose of the tournament is actually green team versus orange team. So we've seen the green team already play today. This is their second game. They won Border today, like a pretty close game, but they won it by a couple of rounds. Let's see if they play well today. They did, however, this morning have Jamie Killer playing, who isn't on this afternoon, and he was one of their stars this morning.
Yeah,
however,
it was one of the MVPs.
Physics also played really well, though. So if Physics turn up, then I think they still stand a chance. Monty Ban is interesting. He enables a lot of pushes on this map, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. It'd be good to see if the Blues decide to ban Cav on defense and target Parrot.
Yeah, might be an idea, but this map is kind of small for a Cav.
That is very true.
You don't have much space to maneuver. That's a
target ban.
That's assassin's choice.
Does he not like playing Ash?
He hates it.
And then an Echo ban, okay. I think the Monty and the Echo are pretty standard bans so far. Like the Ash is a little bit of an off-meta ban, so it'd be good to see how that plays out. And let's see who the Blues go for on defense. I wouldn't be surprised.
Who likes being killed by a 7-speed operator? Come on.
Yeah, that is true. Cav, told you. That's targeted against Parrot. That's to throw Parrot off, that is. So this is the orange team's first game today, so nobody's seen anything that they've planned yet, so still a bit of an unknown quantity. It'll be good to see how they play, if they're like heavy strats, whether they rely on frags. All in all, looking forward to this game now. So let's have a look at the picks. Parrot starting on Hard Breach. We've got Rex on Zofia. It looks like they're preparing for an armory lockers push here, so they've got that right. Obviously, as you'd expect to see, you've got the defenders, they're picking the bandit, and they've got like the anti-breach. You've got the Valk there for some intel, and obviously Physics on the Jaeger, hoping to keep fragging out like he did last time with Traplex there on the Legion. Maestro's a good pick. They've got plenty of intel on defense, but also counters to a lot of that on the Thatcher and the IQ. Lolic's 6 picking off the IQ though. Maybe not the best move there onto the Jackal. Yeah, like even especially with the Bandit, they could play underneath. But I suppose Lolix is going for the roam clear. Yeah.
Very likely, but in the end, you don't have much to roam clear on this map. You need to clear a couple of rooms, and you're on site.
Yeah, you're right for sure.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defeated.
Okay, here we go then, round 1. So everything's been pretty standard so far. I forgot I actually need to choose my controls then to view what's going on. Give me some tips here. What do I do?
Basically, maybe check around the setup. I never use the controllers either, so I can't really help you with that.
Yeah, I honestly, this is the first time I've ever spectated a game.
Yeah, that's a nice roof, by the way. Maybe try to... Yeah, here we go, just to see. They're defending in the default spot in Armory.
Okay, so... Wow, this is really difficult. Okay, so Raptors is playing, as you'd expect, up against the Armory wall. We've got the Valkyrie who's set up some cams, it looks, in CCTV. And we've also got Nex on the Maestro playing in admin there. The next thing I want to work out is how I switch between and see from different people's perspective.
That's... I don't remember this. I tried one time, but... Right. So let's see.
There we go.
We're ready. The run started, so let's start following them a bit. You have the help on the bottom if you need.
Okay, so it looks like Raptors is playing on the Armory wall, so he's going to be trying to bandit trick that. He's supported by the Legion behind him, he's playing behind half wall. We've got the Valkyrie playing downstairs, and let's see if we can find the action. So it looks like the attackers are going for a pretty meta clear of CCTV, and they're going to go for the Armory wall.
The standard push, just need to take control and reach and plant. Well, I'm not sure they have smokes, maybe Jackal does he have recharges, I don't know. That might be the only issue they have. Or if someone is bandit tricking. Who knows?
Okay, so it doesn't look like the attackers are going for the wall just yet.
If you need help with the controls, you just need to press square, by the way.
Ah, okay. That's one bandit. That's one thermite charge gone down. Rex takes out physics there. Great pick by Lolix. So, good start here there for the Orange team. So they've got the wall open, they've managed to push out a lot of the defenders from around the default plant spot. So Raptor's here just playing behind the bomb, trying to make sure that he can hear if anybody comes in for the plant. No push coming out just of yet though. Though interesting, we've got Canny here on the window. If Canny pushes this properly, he could actually get a kill there on Raptors, but made the wrong decision and went onto his drone. Is he going to get it? Oh, and he just misses. I'm not sure if Raptor's going to challenge that, but Rex pushes in. And they've got control of the site. We've got Pirate going for the plant. Good use of utility there from the defenders. Unfortunately, it's not quite enough. Rex takes down another, gets another kill, and we've got Nex holding from the back of Archives. He's going to push out here into the hallway. But Rex is probably going to pick up this frag as Nex pushes in. Nex slowly peeking, but I don't think Rex knows. There we go. The Claymore gets him. Sorry about that first round, everybody. I'm a bit of a poor caster and spectator, so I'm getting there.
Don't worry, you'll get there in a couple of games.
Okay, so that was a pretty good setup, I think, from the attackers there. They got the wall. Yeah, they got the wall open well.
They were all concentrating in one place.
They picked up frags, I think, where they needed to as well. There were some key frags. I think Lolix picked up the Legion playing behind half wall, and once they had that pick, they had control of the default plant area on the site there.
Easy to plant there.
I'm not sure how Rex got in, but once Rex was in as well, he sort of fragged out and he did pretty well, and he got site control like really quickly. Actually, he did a great job of pushing in there.
So, what do you think? Who do you think you will get this map? The Santa Loves Orange more or Mozzie Osbourne?
Based off what I've seen so far, it's got to be the Orange team, hasn't it? Santa Loves Orange more. Like, they seemed quite well coordinated then. I think that push seemed really good. Lolix again 6 picking onto the Jackal. I'm not sure if someone uses Jackal's utility last round, but like you said, it's not a big map,
Not
so
really.
roam clear isn't that difficult.
You just need to cut rotations there. It's not a big deal for the Romans.
Attackers
Unless
need
it's
to
supposed
locate
to
and defuse as many bombs
Right.
as they can.
It's really changed how you play it.
So they're going to go for the same site again by the looks of it. A relatively similar setup, however this time they have got Liam playing on the... yeah, that guy. My mind's gone blank.
Vigil.
On the Vigil, there you go. So we're still seeing Physics going with a Valkyrie, and he's obviously going to try and set up those black eyes to get as much intel as we can. We've missed the first 2, so let's see where he puts his third one.
10 seconds.
Is it going to be downstairs to get some intel down here?
Maybe just
5 seconds
put it
remaining.
outside.
Yeah, I think he's going to throw it on the outside, isn't he? He's going to go for the classic on the... Is that...
Yeah, on the
Did he
pole.
mean the super? Oh, that's a spectator bug. Okay, there you go. So he's got one camera out on the pole, but I think the attackers have just got that. So Raptors is still going to play that wall again. The Bandit's still going to try and trick and hold that wall. The Thatcher doing a good job there of getting rid of half of his utility though. So good throw from Assassin, good EMP, and Raptors is still playing the wall. We've seen the attackers yet again push up and try and take from CCTV. Let's try and keep an eye on Rex and see how he enters this time, because I think his entry last time was really strong and really pushed the Orange team through to their win. A little bit slower as well, I think, from the last round as well. They're sort of taking the time. They're looking to set up. Looks like Parrot's on drone as well, so she's trying to get some intel. And we're now seeing the attackers push in to try and take control of CCTV. Lolic's watching for the run-outs as well. But I don't think the defenders are really playing that aggressive. We're at the 2-minute mark
They're
though.
not
And
desperate yet.
we're at the 2-minute mark though, and the attackers are just starting to push in now and make some progress, but they've got to be careful they don't stall out. We've got Rex covering Natty hallway there, and we've got Assassin also pushing in. Valkyrie, Physics on Valkyrie down below, trying to feed some intel to his team on cams. Okay, so really strong CCTV control here from the attackers, and I think it looks like Canny's trying to play from below to try and cause whoever's playing behind half wall a little bit, put them under some pressure, but progress is slow right now for the attackers, and we've got a defender here just in there on the other side of the window that could pick Lolix if he gets aggressive and peeks, and I think that's also one exothermic charge down. So Raptors doing really well on this wall at the minute, and I think they've made some really positive adjustments since the last round, but that is the Valkyrie that's gone, and is Raptors going to get this? And I think Raptors might have missed the wall. Yeah, he's going to give that up. Unlucky, putting a really good effort there, but there you go. Liam gets a pick onto Canny, and at least we're back on equal numbers. So Raptors, same position behind the bomb. He's going to try and hold that and stop the attackers pushing in. And it looks like a pretty similar push again from Orange team here. So they're posting outside the breach. There's nobody watching CCTV right now actually. And the right push could actually catch the attackers off guard. It's a good opportunity for Nex over there, look, if he was to push through CCTV. But they're low on time, they're going to push in. That's Parrot. Raptors gets the kill. That's the fuser down. And Chapel X gets the refrag. Lolix has the fuse now. Is he going to go for the plant or try and frag out? Well held by the defenders. Good stall there, good bandit tricking on the wall, and the attackers had no chance but to rush in at the end, and the defenders just fragged them out. What do you think, Shot?
Well played by Raptors on the wall. Nothing to say about it. It was very time consuming, but hey, maybe a tip for the next time might be that a Jaeger with a door open, so they can catch one of the EMPs from the start. Because I don't know if you noticed, Assassin's MP was to the wall,
Yeah.
hit the wall. So with ADS there, you could get 1 EMP for free.
You see the bathroom teller's defense here from the green team. It'd be interesting to see how they play this. They've got the mirror, so I'm not sure where that mirror will play. Maybe set up in bathroom, but I'm not sure there's a meta setup for this site really. They've got the castle. Maybe it doesn't look like it though, does it? It looks like there's stain on it.
It's like they're staying.
I'd be worried about holding that main wall into tellers if I were them. But they have got the bandit, but it's going to be hard to hold those from the windows. And I wonder if those bandits might be for upstairs though. Actually, you see a lot of teams hold this one from above. Also, a few now setups there for the mirror.
Basically, you need to open the whole floor there. You can't really hold it otherwise. Although, if they decide to hold it below, it might be a dead trap.
Yeah, okay, so we're getting...
There are quite some sneaky spots to get the bathroom. If you use the bathroom, and a lot of people like camp there.
Yeah, and obviously playing the fuse, I'm pretty sure that's luck more than skill, the fuse pick there, but it could really play well on this site. So I'm interested to see where these mirrors go.
10 seconds to go.
Pretty sure you're right, they'll go upstairs to hold the...
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
No utility on the window though to hold it at the back. So they've got no mirrors set up just yet. It looks like they are castling off the wall. And maybe the bandit's going to try and hold that. Yeah. They are kind of... Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this strat right now, to be honest. They've only got Triple X downstairs on the Legion, and he is only holding bathroom. It'd be really easy for the attackers here to jump through the window and get a plant off with some cover. So let's look how they're setting up.
The problem is they don't have no one in the main open area.
Yeah, you're right. They can take control there. Okay, so the attackers are going to push upstairs by the looks of it. They're going to try and take control of office. So we've got a mirror window, one looking down into connector, into archives, and we've got one in office looking over at that hatch and the wall at the top of the east stairs. So we've got Assassin here. He's going to try and put some pressure on the window into sight. He's getting some footprints there, and those are the castle upstairs. I think if the attackers were to drone here, they'd probably see an opportunity to try and get some map control.
Definitely they will see the opportunity, but I don't know if they will seize it.
Physics again playing on top of that hatch. And still we've just got Triple X down here playing in the bathroom. That's a pick for Parrot onto the Jaeger. And it looks like they're setting up to try and take control of the lobby area.
That's actually a good idea, but Lowlit should be down. What can he do upstairs?
I wonder if the defenders will rotate somebody down either down these stairs or drop somebody through the hatch. But there we go, Parrot picked by Physics there. Great shot from Physics. Rex here trying to get some grenades up through the hatch. Unfortunately unsuccessful with that because of the Jaegers. And it feels a little bit like the attackers are stalling out, you know? Lolix gets a pick down on Triple X, so there's now nobody on either of the sites. Rex is going to go upstairs to see if he can pick up some frags. But I don't think the attackers know that bathroom is completely clear now, and they could go for a bathroom plan.
They couldn't really, because they were held by up from above.
Looks like Canny's going for it. Yeah, there we go. Rex is going for some frags upstairs. We've got Canny going for the plant downstairs. I think that's diffuser down. So I'm not sure where the last defender is. The last defender is Physics, and he's in office, and he's currently fighting with Rex. Really low HP, and Rex wins the fight. I think the attackers set up really well, actually. I thought they were stalling out for a little while, but they were just getting intel, they were getting map control, and as soon as they saw the opportunity, they went in and got the plant down. Good attack there from the orange team.
No, nice attack, but also a weird choice of side, to be honest. Maybe it was to show them off, but I would say that's the least defendable side, to be honest.
Yeah, if it was me, I'd have wanted to put somebody else downstairs in that main lobby area where the attackers pushed in. I think having 4 people upstairs. Yes, at least some intel, you know. But I think having 4 people upstairs and 1 downstairs, it left them a little bit vulnerable, and it wasn't too easy to hold in the end. But they're going to Vent's workshop now. It's a little bit more of a meta site, a little bit more of a meta pick of operators as well. Imagine we'd see Liam on the Mozzie trying to hold upstairs, the castle up there as well. With Trapalex and the Mute on site, and then you've got the Jaeger on flex. Again, though, it looks like the attackers have got a good lineup to attack this site. Maybe I'd like to see some hard breach there.
Yeah, I don't actually need it for that site.
I think if they try and take control of
really
upstairs, it might be difficult.
Surprise them. For the surprise, I should have picked the security, the metal detector. I don't really remember the name.
Attackers need to
Looking at the scoreboard, I think the challenge the green team have here is really frags. They don't seem to be picking up any kills, losing a lot of gunfights, where you've got Rex and Lolix who are actually picking up some frags here and doing a good job on their own clear and taking up map control. So defenders are reinforcing the back wall as you'd expect to see, and they've got the standard rotation up between sites. If we have a little look upstairs, yeah, that armory wall's getting reinforced as you'd expect to see. And let's see where Nex is putting the castles. So we'll have the main wall castled. Can't see any others yet so far, but it doesn't look like Nex is on his own upstairs right now. The hatch is open so we can rotate down if he wants to.
But just one is.
But just one, yeah.
They reinforce the other one because the server drop is.
There you go.
Good to have.
Trapalex is getting that other hatch now. So it might even be a 3-man hold upstairs. We've got Physics, we've got Nex, and we've got Trapalex all up here. That's interesting to see. No, Trapalex is dropped, so it is just a 2-man hold upstairs. Okay, so the attackers are pushing from the west, and it looks like they're going to push in and try and take control of CCTV. As we have with most times now, we've seen Rex come up this back wall on the south side, rappel up here and try and enter up this way. We're also seeing Assassin here put some pressure onto the armory wall, just looking for any runouts. Physics has got his mute jammer down on the armory wall actually, which is going to stop any hard breach, but the attackers haven't actually brought any. Again, we've seen the defenders have opened up the floor and they are going to try and hold from above. They seem to like these holds from above on this map. Lolix and Assassin here pushing the armory door. It's going to be a tough choke for them to push through, that is, especially with Max there, look. I don't know why he's not playing behind half wall, but the element of surprise might come in. He's also got Physics here backing him up upstairs, who might have to hold 90 any minute now. But Assassin here, he's going to push in and try and take some 90 control. Just checking his angles.
Rex holding the angle, super tight angle.
Loading new magazine!
Yeah, Assassin Rex doing a good job there, trying to take control and clear out 90. The attackers are stalling though on this push for armory. Like Lolix is droning, he's lost his drone there, and we've got a Physics here who's trying to hold what I think is probably going to be a tight angle in case they try and push through the door. I think really where the attackers might have a challenge here is they've brought no hard breach, so they're going to have to filter in through that doorway, and they've got 2 guns aimed at that doorway. It's going to be tough for them.
Or that, or we have a rotation from the server side. On the archive server side,
The diffuser's going down. Candy's planting the diffuser. That's just inside the door, but Parrot team kills. The cover there that she had in actually takes out Candy whilst he's mid-plant.
That's a shame.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
And she's got Pick now running into sight. If that planted had come off, that'd have been great. Lolix is coming down to support though. He could pick up the bomb, and Parrot isn't actually dead. She can also be picked up. So Lolix doesn't know that Liam's just on the other side of the wall. Liam's going to hold this, and he sees the gun barrel and he takes him, and that is a blue team win. Well played. I think Greens did a really good job of stalling out. Well, I think
a bit lucky with a TK on Parrot's side.
There was the TK which was lucky. They also got a little bit lucky, I think, that the attackers didn't bring any hard breach, which was weird.
Yeah. That wasn't luck. That was mismanagement on the orange team side.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't bring any hard breach, but it is what it is. I think they made the most of the opportunity though. They held down that choke upstairs really well in terms of like the main doorway, and I just don't think the attackers could get through it. The push downstairs was unfortunate. I don't know what happened there. We missed that, but the plant was going down and Canny got killed mid-plant, so I'm not sure if that was a firebolt maybe that was used to stop any
Yeah, it was a
rotations.
firebolt. Maybe it was a miscalculation on where it landed, so...
And the defenders are going...
Miscommunication to the players.
Yeah, so sometimes it's hard to judge how far the firebolts are actually going to go, especially with like the new physics and stuff. But the defenders going back to armory lockers, same lineup that they've used before, but they're bringing in Ella this time actually. Attackers again, similar lineup to we've seen pretty much every round, and they are ready to push upstairs. A quick look at the scoreboard, you can see that again the attackers are just fragging a little bit better than the defenders really. We've got Lolix and Rex that are doing a good job on their entry. They're taking a lot of map control, and the attackers are making most of it. Defenders, though, they've still got plenty of time to turn that around as we approach half. I think this will be their last defense. So if they can hold this, it'll be a good defensive half, and they can go into the attacking half with an advantage. So it looks like physics this time on the Bandit. He's going to try and hold the main wall. Raptors have switched off onto the Jaeger, maybe to try and roam a little bit. I think the defenders have given up CCTV a little bit too easily so far, so maybe Raptors is planning to try and hold CCTV.
Solo holding is very hard.
5 seconds left.
Assassin's got his drone in there, so he'll be able to see if anybody does push in. Trapalex playing half wall again. Physics maybe going to go for a sneaky peek. Unsuccessful on that. And Liam on the Maestro there looking to try and hold Archives. Raptors hoping for a bit of a spawn peek. Not successful though. It's a pity, isn't it? Those Pro League skins and charms don't make him any better at the game. Let's have a look how the attackers are moving on. So the attackers, again, they are looking for CCTV control, but the push this time's a little bit more spread out. Assassin's playing just outside this main window on the upside down rappel. On the thermite, so if he gets picked, this is a bit of a risky play.
But
Nex is playing down below. So we've got Nex playing down below. I think they're going to go for an Archives push this time. They're trying to isolate the site. Yeah, Rex is going to play the window by the looks of it. Parrot and Canny are looking to take control of the top of these stairs and the balcony. I think if they can isolate the top of these stairs, the cross from the window on vents, which they've already done, and then they can push in for the plant within the doorway. The only intel they've actually got to try and stop that is a Jaeger ADF, which probably isn't going to do a lot.
no, if they touch it, the Jaeger is gone. So
Raptors though has got a nice little angle here from in Fountain that he'll pick anybody that pushes up the hallway, but I'm not sure they're going to push in just yet. No. So Lolix is joining his team in, and Canny's opened the wall. That's going to push Raptors off that angle he had actually, and there's not a lot of time left on attack, just over a minute. They still need to look to get control. And Parrot wall bangs Raptors. I don't know if that was a pre-fire or what, but that was a good shot. I think she's going to go in here and trying to take some control of office, and they're actually going for the wall. They're not going for a default plan. And Liam's going to get pushed out here. He got picked on the cross, and they now have control of Archives. It'd be interesting to see how they play this and whether they go in for the plant. Parrot's getting the plant down. And she is getting covered by Rex on the window, so he's going to hold this angle and make sure that nobody can rotate in between sides. He will be seen on the evil eye though. Parrot gets another kill on Trapper, and the last one is going to push in, and there we go. Rex gets that kill, he picks that frag. Good, another good push there. They're showing some variety in their approaches, the attacking team, and now they're going to go onto defense. So they're going to go in with an advantage, and I think Border is like relatively balanced in terms of its favouring, but most maps do have a leaning towards defenders. What do you think we've seen in that first half then, chat?
First half was very, very balanced. Although the orange Santalos orange mortar was maybe, not maybe, it was definitely stronger than the Mozzie Osbourne team. Just I like to see how Parrot always wallbangs someone in every game she plays.
She's the luckiest player in Siege, you know.
I mean, looks like. I mean, think she got in the last tournament she got like 7 wall banks in one match, I think.
Nice. So Lolix here, back on his trademarked Maestro. Be interesting to see where he plays. Like I've seen him play behind half wall quite a lot. We've got Parrot on the Bandit. We are going to Armory Lockers, so I think we can probably expect to see Parrot try and hold that Armory wall.
What is interesting to see is that they're not put like interesting. Obviously that they're not putting their A game out, like no Kaid from below, like so. The last tournament,
yeah. You think they're holding on to strats?
Yeah.
Going G2 on this. So Lolix has set up one of his cams there in CCTV. I think these, I think Orange Team here are going to try and hold CCTV a lot more aggressively than the Greens did, and he's going to put his second cam up here to try and cover default plant spot by the looks of it. So, fair play to Lolix, making good use of his utility there. Looks like we've got 3 playing in the Armory, which is interesting. We've got Rex, he's the one that's going to be trying to hold CCTV, so I think we're right when we said they were going to try and hold that a little bit harder. And from the attackers, we're only seeing Raptors actually push for CCTV. So, are we going to see an Archives take? It looks like it so far. Maybe they've seen the setup and they've seen that they're trying to hold CCTV and they've decided to switch around. But it looks like an Archives push. Canny, though, is hidden in the corner there. And Rex is... Sounded like it was fighting Raptors there, but maybe not. So the attackers are in. So they've got control of Office, and Nex is going to open the wall. Canny, though, picking Liam. That is a very good pick. That's a Thatcher gun, and with the mute on the other side of the wall, they're going to struggle to open this wall up now. So that's Nex tagging the wall, maybe so Raptors can open it up from below. So we have got Raptors. Why isn't it letting me spectate Raptors? That's weird. Okay, so Nex is opening up the wall. He'd got that mute jammer. We've still got Candy though holding Archives. But the wall is open, and they actually have control from underneath as well. Like, Canny's going to struggle to take this fight if there's good cover on the planter, and the planter goes for default. Attackers though have sort of, attackers have sort of given up all that map control there, and they've backed off a little bit. I think if they could get somebody on the rappel here and hold the door, they could stop Canny really challenging any plans. Triple X here with Office, trying to push into Archives there. Rex, I think, has just taken down Physics. Physics is down on the bottom floor. Be interested to hear if Rex tries to push out and retake any of that control. Especially with Raptors out in the corridor. Raptors is holding down 90, trying to make sure that nobody rotates behind, and he's got flank control. Looks like he's going to try and push into Archives here and try and take some control as well. Okay, so the plant's going down from Nex. I'm not sure the defenders know. What a C4! Last minute. Pirate gets the planter. And Raptors with the double kill. They're trying to pull it back, but he's on his own. Could have done some better camera work at the end there, but well played. That C4 by Pirate at the end won them the round. The diffuser must have been a second away from going down.
Yeah, that's a shame they didn't do it, but they were so close. Yet so far.
I like how they started with that Office take though. I think that was a good move from them. I feel like they sort of took the Orange Team by surprise a little bit.
By the way, can you just watch out for the black screen of death on the with the notifications?
I don't know. Okay.
Okay with it.
Okay.
No, don't do it, don't do it. Leave it. Next time. We know for the next time.
Okay, so can he play in on the Pulse? So this is Events Workshop Defense. I'm not sure if that'll be for intel or whether they're trying to counter anybody opening up the floor from above on the vertical play. This time the attackers from the green team, they are going to bring a hard breach for attacking this site, which I think is going to work in their favour, and they've also got the sledge for the vertical plays there. So I feel like on this one the greens are much better prepared than the oranges were for this push.
Yeah, might be true, but
Attackers need to locate
they
and
have quite a
defuse
good
bombs.
lineup.
So yeah, we're seeing the castle and the Jaeger go straight upstairs. So they are going to be reinforcing that main wall, and Lolix has opened up the rotate into the hatch. And Assassin is just dropping down. He's reinforcing that wall in between sites there, which is interesting. Not a big fan of that myself, but that's okay.
I mean, everyone got his own strats. You gotta play around.
10 seconds to go.
So Parrot's going to go upstairs. She might be dropping down some of her utility on the main wall.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that's going to make it a little bit difficult then for the attackers because they haven't got a Thatcher to try and counter it. So we might be in a similar position where they're just trying to push in through one door. Rex here, setting up behind half wall. He'll probably play here for most of the round, I'd imagine.
That's quite short for about this. Just need to open some holes in the floor and he can camp here, definitely.
So we've got Physics and we've got Raptors who are pushing in through the main entrance. Raptors is droning outside. Rex is trying to watch from above and keep an eye on that window. Got Lolix here also holding the 90 hallway. And it looks like Raptors is going to rotate round, maybe try and push upstairs. Not sure where he's going. So there's a push here through Tellers maybe. But the greens are definitely rotating, so yeah, they're going to try and push in through Tellers. So this might be a bathroom take. Yeah, Liam's gone in on the entry.
I don't think I have any bandits there.
No, yeah, we go. That back wall is banded, but only half of it's banded. Canny might be able to pick them up here on yeah. So Canny's actually seen the thermite. He'll be telling the rest of the team that there's a push into bathroom, and now that they're in there, they're actually pretty well trapped. Next has got the cover though, and he gets the cam, and that is that back wall open, the bathroom wall open. So fair play. Ooh, and Canny there, almost getting the kill. Assassin doing a good job there of holding off Physics though. He's lying down close to the wall. So Canny and Assassin here doing a really good job of holding this breach now it's open actually. They've got each other's crossfires. Canny's a little bit vulnerable to a wall bang there, but I think that these two have done a really good job of holding this wall now.
That's the least of the problem, to be honest.
Yeah. Next is going to push in through the smoke, and he's actually managed to get into sight, but he's going to have to push into a crossfire that I really don't think is working in his favour, and Pulse will see him here. That's a pre-fire through the smoke. Nice, and he gets a kill. So Assassin though is still holding this. He'll be able to hear the C4 in case he tries to push in. Liam here is going to see if he can go for a flank. Can't see any footsteps.
In their own sight, nothing to scan.
They're going to know where he is now though. Ooh. There we go, the blue team, the attackers starting to pull this back. Can Liam cover the plant as it goes down? Oh, and that's a frag onto Parrot. So last two are on site, they've just dropped hatch. Diffuser is down. So we've got Rex and Lolix here on site, they're rotating round. Rex is basically on top of the diffuser, he gets picked there by Liam. Last one is Lolix, he's kind of in a difficult position here. Either way he's going to have to try and go for the diffuser or frag out. Those gridlocks are going to stop him rotating. And his position will be called out, and there we go. What a good comeback there from the blue team. Like, Nex and Liam did such a good job. What do you think?
No, they played very well, but the orange team also hold it on the bridge very nicely. Like, really hold it, even though they risked a lot. It was Assassin Canny, right?
Yeah. I think those two had a good cover on each other's crossfires, so I think Assassin was covering Canny's back while Canny was holding the breach, so it was a good setup they had actually. very well coordinated.
Maybe it was also a bit of luck since they couldn't know that they were already breaching. It's like a little bit of lucky timing. You always need it. You can't always give credit to the players. Come on. Also, timing got his importance.
So it looks like they're going back to vents, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Give that one another go.
Uh,
The push was interesting before. Like they went. It's not like meta, is it, to go for that bathroom wall? So it was interesting to see them go for that wall, and it paid off for them in the end. Actually, I think the orange
they
team.
almost got it. Yeah.
Yeah, the orange team were fully expecting a push upstairs. It just never came. So when they did push that bathroom wall, it worked really well. So it looks like we're going to go for a similar setup again from the orange team, but maybe actually expect that push from behind now into the bathroom.
No mutes. Maybe I think Perry will still go for the upstairs with the batteries.
Can he join chasing there? Again, they're investing some utility upstairs. So Lolix is going upstairs again with the castle. He's not put any down yet, but I suspect he'll go and get that main door. Yeah, so they're casting that. And I'm not sure who will come upstairs to join him actually.
Pretty sure someone from the site will rotate to the Dallas area, main lobby.
Yeah, we've got Canny up here on the pulse. And Parrot there, putting down her bandit charges. Back on site.
Catch, obviously.
Okay, so it looks like Parrot's going to sit in the rotate between sites and make sure that nobody can rush site there. But Canny playing in the same position with Rex this time actually rather than Assassin. And then upstairs we've got Lolix and Assassin holding Armory. So attackers are trying to take control of CCTV again by the looks of it. Raptors is on his drone and he's making sure it's safe to enter, which he's going to find out it is. If they jump in and take control like pretty quickly. They have brought a Thatcher though this time, the attackers, so they might find it a little bit easier to get that wall open and get control. So Raptors is just going to stand still and stare at the wall. Liam's coming round there as the Thatcher, who's probably going to try and help get that wall open. Taking a long way around though.
I mean, better safe than dead on the ground, I guess.
Yeah. So it looks like Parrot, yeah, she's just dropped to utility and run. Raptors is going to get that wall. An Assassin is trying to hold the window below. He's going to hear that go off. He's in a difficult position there though because they are holding plenty of angles on him. But he wins the fight. Look, next there, not hitting the trigger quick enough, and Assassin actually taking him apart. Rex as well getting the frag onto Triple X. So Raptors has the wall open, but he's not really in a good position. He's going to have to solo enter. Physics is trying to help him by holding the rotate, but for some reason it won't let me look at him. But then he'll get picked by Lolix on the windows. That's a good shot. So our last two we've got then are just Raptors and Liam. Raptors drops down and rotates. It looks like they might be going for a battering push again with just the two of them. I think asking a 2-on-5 is a little bit much, and the doorway's going to get peeked maybe. No. Yeah, so they're both in. Bold from Rex using the impact there. Canny's going to go for the C4 over the top.
Setting C4. Flowing.
Oh, he tried to pick the thermite going for the wall, but the thermite's going to get the wall open again. Rex picks off Liam though, so Raptor's in a really bad position now. He's trapped in the bathroom, and there you go. That's a flawless round from the defenders.
Yeah, absolutely. They played very well. But still, it was a good call to just put one on the other, to move one person on the other side.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Changing all the strat.
Yeah, it was a good. It was a good defense. I think they held upstairs well. I think the attackers didn't get control of upstairs at any point really, and think that defense has taken them through into match point, and they're actually on the meta side as well. So Parrot's pretty much mained Bandit this game, so we know she'll be playing that.
There's no Cav on the board, that's why she's on Bandit.
Yeah, she's got no choice. It's either Bandit or Cav, and Cav's been banned. So we've seen Rex on the vigil this time. Assassin did a good job on Jaeger trying to hold CCTV. If he goes there again, it'll be that. I think the attackers will need to clear him out, which they really struggle to do.
Let's be honest, he should have been dead when the Gridlock was watching at him. It was a staring contest there for a second.
Yeah, it was a bit weird. I think the Gridlock was a little bit slow there.
Yeah, it's a shame. Gridlock should have the upper hand there.
If we have a quick look at the scoreboard, you can see Rex is having a really good game along with Parrot and Lolix. Lolix top of the scoreboard right now. I think any game where you've got a KD above 2, you're doing really well. So both of those two are at the top are doing well.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
Looking at the other team, at the green team, like maybe that they aren't fragging as well, but they've done well picking up some rounds. Like that clutch from Liam and Nex, it was like top play. But we're on match point now, on a meta site for the defense, so they're gonna have to work really hard here to be able to pull it back. Like here, he's going to be opening up that CCTV wall. Probably try and drop down an evil eye as well, so he can see any thermite going for the wall to see if he can support the bandit. And there we go. He'll drop that down.
Standard
Nice.
evil eyes.
The attackers have got a Sophia, so they might make some pretty quick work of that evil eye. Actually, interestingly, we've got a Ying on the board now. We've got Physics who's playing the Ying. I wonder if he'll try maybe entry through one of the site windows, like the sandwich window that we can see here. Try and rush site a little bit, take them by surprise.
Guess he'll be dead as soon as he repels.
Yeah. So he's on that side of the map, or unless this is an archives take and it's to help with the archives push. But I think he's going to set on that window. Look, he's put the claymore down to cover himself, and he's going to make the risky decision to repel on that window, and we might see him yin again at some point. At the same time, we can see that we're also seeing the standard push up on CCTV going for the armory wall. So Raptors is going to push up and try and take some kind of map control here. Rex just sitting relatively unchallenged right now in CCTV. He's going to wait for somebody to come around the corner and see if he can get a pick there, but how the attackers haven't spent more time droning him out yet.
It says vigil.
Just giving away his position there. Triple X got canny. Rex holding an angle, still waiting for somebody to push him. Oh, next there on the thermite is going to peek the corner. Oh, there we go. Another weird gunfight lost. Raptors though, great pick. Use the A-clock to his advantage there. And we might start to see them set up for this wall take now. Pirates backed off. So if Next can come round, and there we go. There we see the Ying. And on the entry for the Ying is in. And trades with Lolix. And the Ying wins the fight. So the Ying, actually, they're winning. Ying with the double kill. Physics. Playing really well. So the plant's gone down. And it's actually gone down in archives. We've got Assassin on top of it, though, on the Jaeger. So Liam and Physics are now going to have to try and retake. So Liam's going to be pushing him from. There we go. And Physics gets killed. Triple kill for Physics. And we didn't speak too highly of that Ying play, but it worked out for him in the end. He got a double kill and then a third triple kill at the end.
Normally, as soon as you get a Ying there, they know you're gonna push there, and they just pre-fire the window.
But he did well. I don't think he played it too aggressively. He put in one Ying to, initially, I think, to try and dislodge some of the defenders, but he didn't push in.
Doing the defenders.
It was only after his second Ying that he actually went in, so I think he played it pretty well, actually.
Yeah, he did, and now it's
so
maybe
still much point for the defenders.
Point, yeah.
They get a second go at the meta site. They're going to change here actually and take the smoke. And I think last time Lolix was playing the Maestro, I think even though his Evil Eye placements were good, I don't think they got a lot of value out of them. So I think that's a smart move. We've got the gridlock here in place of the Ying as well. We've also got a book being brought from the attackers. So round will probably play out a little bit differently. They're still probably going to go for that armory wall, I would imagine. But the defenders have a little bit of utility to try and help slow them down now with the smoke.
Totally agree
Attackers
on
need to
that
locate
statement,
and
but
defuse as many
I
bombs
wonder
as they can.
why not picking, I don't know, uh, how it's called, nomads, maybe?
Yeah.
Defending, flanking, the city. No.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
So it sounds like the Mozzie just got a drone as well. Can he drone Jason again? There we go.
10 seconds remaining.
So yeah, Parrot on the bandit, she's going to play up against that armory wall again. I'm not sure if she's going to trick or whether she's just going to like drop a utility, but it looks like this is where she's playing. Lolix has been playing a lot of smoke recently actually, so he's not too bad on the smoke. He's put a shield down there ready to try and challenge the door and anybody that pushes in. And it looks like we've then got Canny and Assassin who are playing waiting for a push into archives. Rex, as is now become tradition, is going to hold CCTV. This time he's using the Jaeger though instead of the Vigil. I think he got good use of that Vigil utility though last round. He did a good job of keeping himself hidden.
It was a very good use, but hey, what fits better?
But it does look like it does look like it's an archives or an office push now. Next is going to look like an entry with gridlock. Big Rander's an unusual choice of entry, but I'm sure he'll make good use of it. But those gridlocks will help with the entry though, because he's cut off some of the key rotations there. There is somebody just on the other side of this block wall though, so it'll be interesting to see if they manage to get a kill from it. It's actually Assassin here, who's got a good gun, who's laid down on the other side of the soft breach, and he's waiting for somebody to peek that. And is he going to get the gridlock? Who crouches just at the right minute? That's such a good decision. And he's going to get droned. And there you go, Nex gets the pick. That could have gone either way. Assassin was unlucky there, but Nex played well. Like he hit the trigger quickly and he picked himself up a kill.
Yeah.
So it looks like looks like the attackers have now got control of office and they're going to push in and they're going to go for the wall. But Canny though challenging the angle there and picks Raptors, who's then traded out by Chapelex from the window. And the attackers are starting to isolate the site. It's actually a 3-on-3 with the man down on blue. Chapelex is in. I wonder if he's going to go for the plant. Lloyd does have some utility to maybe stop him here. And he's trying to get the plant down. Lolix might hear him here, but he's traded out by Liam. And this might be another plant, and there we go, the attackers have got it down. It looks like Orange just can't hold this site. Rex is going to push in through the bleepers, and Liam's going to go and pick up Raptors, but Rex knows he's there and he's trying to get some bullets in through the wall. Pirate's there to support him with the retake, and Rex has pushed in. Doesn't know Liam's there maybe, and Liam could get the kill as he pushes in. Rex gets the kill, but he's traded out by Liam. And now we've got Parrot pushing in through sight. But she hasn't got enough time to get the kills and the defuse. It's a good effort from Parrot there, but she's not going to get it. Chapelex is coming from the window, and there you go.
That's a tie, I guess.
And that's a tie. So well played there from both teams. Actually, I think it was really a game for the attackers, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Too bad the Orange team didn't change sides at the end.
Yeah, they sort of lost it on that side, didn't they? Really, I think good attacks there. I think there from the green team in the end. Well done for them bringing back the draw. All right.
Absolutely.
GG's then, guys. Well played.
I think we're going.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
I can invite Jamie in, get him all set up.
Alright,
cool.
Let's end the stream and...
I don't know how you end the stream. What do you mean options? What do I press?
Oh,
I honestly don't know how you do it.
Hang on, I need to like find out for
Cut
myself.
the internet off.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna have to. This is embarrassing.
It's fine, it's fine.
Don't laugh shot, you shit. Is she having a broadcasting settings? Broadcast settings?